Hello and welcome to Class 9th, Subject English, Book Beehive, Poem-9, The Snake Trying. First of all, let's know about the poet. W. Ross was a Canadian poet and geophysicist who was passionate about the natural world. His love for nature is evident in his poetry. He was the first Canadian published poet who wrote Imagist poetry. He was also known as the first modern Canadian poet. Students, in this, as you can see in the picture, we all are going to study about a snake. The snake trying depicts that the snake is a victim. It is generally believed that all snakes are poisonous and therefore symbol of death. But here a snake is trying to save itself from the chasing stick. The poet knows that the snake, being small and green, is harmless as they are the water snakes. That is why he wishes that the snake should escape unharmed. This poem tells us that all snakes are not deadly creatures. So, students, now we will start the poem by line reading and explanation. The snake trying to escape the pursuing stick with sudden carvings of thin, long body. How beautiful and graceful are his shapes. Pursuing here means students. Pursuing means chasing or following, okay? And curving means twisting. Fine? So, here poet wants to tell about a snake in order to save its life is trying to escape from the stick following it. It has a curvaceous, thin and long body. The poet watches the beautiful shape of the snake and admires it. That how beautiful and graceful the shape or the body of the snake is. And as you can see in the picture, student, that how the snake is. Okay. You can see here in the picture that how it is moving. Okay. So like that only. Now come to the next stanza. He glides through this water away from the stroke. Oh, let him go over the water into the reeds to hide without hurt. Small and green, he is harmless to even children. Glides means moves, hitting the stick. Stroke means here, glides means move, stroke means hitting of the stick. Reeds is a type of in water or marsh plants with a thick stem. Okay, means having a hard stems. So he glides through the water away from the stroke. Oh, let him go over the water. So the snake is trying to go far away from that stick which is after him. But the snake passes gently through the water, quite away from the reach of the stick stroke. The poet does not wish that the snake should get injured. That is why he say, oh, let him go over the water into the reeds to hide without hurt. So he thinks that the snake should get into the reeds to hide itself. Reeds is a type of marsh plants with a thick stem. Okay, so poet what he wants that the snake get without hurt, and he just hide himself in those reeds. The snake is of green color, as it is written here, small and green. He is harmless even to children. Means the snake which is of green color here, it is harmless to the children also. As such, it is harmless to no one. So, in the next stanza, along the sand he lay until absorbed and chased away, and now he vanishes in the ripples among the green slim reeds. Here, ripple means students, ripple means small waves. Slim here means thin. Okay. So, vanishes means disappears. As you can see in the picture, the snake is just laying along the sand until it was not seen. When it is seen and then chased away, finally it disappears in the small waves of the water among the green and slim reds. Okay, so when the person or anyone chases the snake, snake tries to run away or vanishes in the ripples of the water. Ripples is what? The small waves or series of waves. So he just disappeared in that green slim reds. So this much is there in this poem, students. This poem is written with no rhyme scheme. It is a free verse poem, experience discussed with you all by the poet, and you can see some figure of speeches in it, that is alliteration. Okay, here alliteration, you can see alliteration, you can see in the last here. H E or H. Okay, so H H, the consonant sounds which are repeated in a line is called alliteration. So H H is repeated, so it is what? It is alliteration. Now one more figure of speech you can see, that is assonance. Like assonance is the repetition of consonants. So O is repeated, it means it is assonance figure of speech. In the another paragraphs also you can see here A A A A. So here vowel is repeated. Okay, so it is what? It is assonance figure of speech. I hope this much was there only, and some questions I have given to you all here. You have to solve these questions in your copies. Very nicely you write your answers, and if any doubt is there, you can ask through the comment box. I hope you have understood the poem. It was not too difficult. It is an easy poem, just a genuine thing. A poet wants to convey a message that we should not harm any animal until and unless it harms you. Okay, so I hope with this message you understand this poem also. Thank you very much.